the 15th stanza of Adi Shankaracharya's Bhajagovindam is contributed by one of his disciples known as Hastamalakacharya. What do you mean by Hastamalaka? Why did he get that name? Hasta means palm of the hand. Amalaka is basically amla, or I think you call it gooseberry in English. It's a bitter, sour fruit. So it is said that to him self-realization or the knowledge of the self came so easily, probably because of his many past lives over which he made this effort. It came so easily as you can grasp a small gooseberry in the palm of your hand and close your fist. How easy is it? It's not like moving a mountain. Taking a small gooseberry on your palm and closing the fist. Self-realization or knowledge came to him so easily. So that is why he was named as Hastamalaka. So his contribution is this. Again, it goes on the same philosophy as Adi Shankaracharya's. It says, Angam Galitam Palitam Mundam. Angam. Angam means parts of the body. Galitam have become weakened. So he is probably describing here of old age. So as you grow old, what is going to happen? The body becomes weak. Every part of the body becomes weak. So Angam Galitam Palitam Mundam. Palitam means ripened. What has ripened? Your hair on the head has ripened. Meaning you either lost your hair or it's all become grey, white hair. Mundam is the skull. So on the skull, on the scalp, your hair has ripened. You have become old. Angam Galitam Palitam Mundam Dashana Vihinam Jatam Tundam. Dashana Vihinam. Vihinam means no more there. Bereft. Bereft of teeth. Dashana is teeth. So he doesn't have teeth anymore to chew, because that's what happens in the old age. Your teeth fall off. He doesn't even have teeth to chew in his jaws. So again, characteristics which are typical of old age. Dashana Vihinam Jatam. Jatam means gone. Tundam. Tundam is from your mouth or the jaw. The jaws no more have teeth. Vriddho Yati Grihitva Dandam. Vriddho, you have become old, and Grihitva, now you are holding on to a dandam. Dandam is a staff or a walking stick. So you can't even walk properly. So you are dependent on some kind of a support like a walking stick. Tadapina munchat tyashapindam. Even then, ashapindam. These material desires are not leaving you. You are unable to leave your desires even at that age. Then what are you living for? By the time you reach that age, you have pretty much seen your whole life, is it not? Whether it's a happy life or a sad life, doesn't matter. But your life has come to an end. You are no more physically strong. Your parts of your body have become weak. Hair has fallen off from your head, or hair has grayed out completely. And then you don't even have teeth to chew your food. And then you are holding on to a walking stick to walk. Your body is giving up. Your almost nearing death. Even now you can't give up your desires. Aren't you understanding that time is up? Nothing can be done now. At least now shouldn't you be striving towards realizing yourself or realizing the true purpose of life? This is exactly what Hastamalakacharya is pointing out to. But isn't it a sad case? With everyone. I have seen so many old people still struggling to overcome desires, overcome greed, overcome lust, anger, all of these things, jealousy. In fact, sometimes I feel the older you get, these things are increasing. Because it's like you get better with age at anything which you train yourself upon, right? If you take up a skill like a language, and keep on practicing that language or some art form or anything, some science, You become an expert with experience. But unfortunately, all your life, you have been devoting your time and efforts to these 6 qualities, which are called Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. So Kama, desire; Krodha, anger; Kama, Krodha, Lobha, greed; Moha, attachments; Mada, ego; Matsarya, jealousy. These are the 6 enemies for everyone on the path of spiritual realization. You cannot become spiritually realized unless you beat all the 6. In fact, the biggest out of all this is ego, Mada. Correct? If you can't let go of your ego, that I-ness, me, this identity with this body, with this mind, you cannot become spiritually realized. In fact, another quality which is very difficult to get rid of is Kama, desire. Desire for anything. Kama doesn't mean only sexual desire, that also falls under that. That is very difficult to get rid of. But even smaller desires, it's so difficult to get rid of. I'm not even talking about basics like desire to eat. Of course, eating is a necessity. Desire to drink water, it's a necessity. Okay, maybe desire to wear clothes because you need to protect your body. Those are still okay, but aren't our desires limited to those? So many desires, is it not? We want a holiday, we want weekend to go happy, we want to have more money than what is needed for your basics. You want people to behave in a certain way, you want that promotion, okay? You want respect in the society, you want money, you want to win some court cases. Like, desires are unending. If you are stuck in traffic, you want the traffic to go away. You want to move to a foreign country because there's lesser population and there are better roads and better infrastructure. Where does this end? Okay, people who have migrated to foreign countries have their desires stopped. No. In India, they were living in a small house, there they want a mansion. In India, they were not able to afford so many things, there they want to buy all those things now. This is unending. If not all this, then you have other desires like I want progeny, I want to marry, I want to be loved, I want to have kids. Then are you happy that you have kids? No. You want the kids to behave the way you tell them to. You want the kids to respect you. This is unending, unending. You want the internet to be in constant supply. You want electricity to be in constant supply so that you can keep on watching Instagram reels and TikToks, YouTube shorts. Where does this end? It's little hot, you want AC. It's little cold, you want a heater. You can't take bath with cold water, you want geysers. Like, small, big, everything. If nothing, you're already married, still interested in other women. You're already married, still interested in other men. You're lusting towards other women, other men. And today with the internet, there is too much content to consume. All sorts of good, bad, everything is there on internet. You can waste time there. You have become addict to those things. Or you have become addicts to alcohol. Anything like tea, coffee. People say that, oh, alcohol is a bad habit. I don't think, it's not about bad or good. It's about your dependency on it. So many people are addicted to tea, coffee. Every day they want 4 times tea, 5 times coffee. They are no different from alcoholics. Oh no, I don't drink tea, coffee also. I'm a great person. Oh, do you eat rice? Oh yeah, South Indians eat a lot of rice. Stop rice for them. No, they can't survive. Give them only bread for 10 days. They'll spit on you. Because they've become addicts to rice. They think, no, we don't drink alcohol, we don't drink tea, coffee. Oh, we are very righteous people. What is there to be righteous? Something is going inside the stomach. Doesn't matter whether it is alcohol or white rice or steamed rice or chapati. That doesn't matter. The point is, are you beyond desires? There's nothing good or bad about it. You feel that, okay, alcohol is a bad habit, eating rice is a good habit. Okay, eat 10 kilos of rice every day. Within 10 days you will die. Nothing is good or bad. It's all about moderation. It's not even about moderation. It's about being beyond all this. If something comes into life, okay. If doesn't come, don't crave for it. I've seen so many North Indians coming to South India and struggling. They keep complaining that, oh, everywhere there is rice and sambar, how will we eat? You bloody can't adjust for a while. I mean, eating is so important that you want one particular type of food only to go through your tongue and through your throat into your stomach. You can't survive otherwise, is it? It's obviously not about mitigating hunger. It's about your deep-rooted desire that I want chapati only. I want roti only. Same shit South Indians. South Indians go to North India, within 10 days they're like everywhere roti. You can't fill your stomach with roti, is it? Or typical all Indians go abroad and say, hey, everything is bread and pizza and all, how do you survive? You can't eat bread and survive. What will happen? Nothing will happen. It will not spoil your health. If you eat burgers and pizzas, nothing will happen. People say that no, burger and pizza is junk. If it is so much of junk, then why is US lifespan so much better than Indian lifespan? You might say, oh, healthcare system. It's not about healthcare. It's about unnecessary judgments. At the end of the day, a burger is also a bread. Your roti is also bread. With your roti, you eat some curry or sabji. They are eating some tomatoes and lettuce and cheese. You are putting some ghee, clarified butter or butter. They are putting cheese. What is junk about it? I don't know. They don't know bread is coming from factory. So where is your flour coming from? You are growing it in your fields and you are grinding it into a flour. Where did that come? This is all judgments. Your desires are so deep rooted. Your judgments are so deep rooted. Why? Because of this heavy identification with yourself as this body. I am this body. I am this person. My gender is this. My language is this. My eating habits are this. I am this. You have fixed it. Correct? Now you are so rigid that you are so attached to your own personality. How the hell do you think you are going to get spiritually realized now? With so much attachment towards your own body, your own desires, your own upbringing and your own conditioning, you think that is the truth. That is the problem. And here Hastamalakacharya is saying this never ends. Even on the deathbed you have desires. I have seen a lot of old people and their desires never end. Some or the other desire. Some old people want to see their children's marriage. You are on the deathbed. Just accept death and go away. Children will get married, will not get married. God will look after all that. At that point of death also you are going to worry about whether your child is married or not. Some parents are worrying, oh no, my children are not very well settled and I am dying. Who will look after them? God will look after them. You go on your own path. You have your journey. Anyway, this life you have wasted without fulfilling that purpose. At least now go. While going, at least think about the purpose, so that at least in the next birth you are given an opportunity again to pursue that purpose. This life was a wasted opportunity, is it not? This whole human life was given to you so that you can chase your purpose. Instead of that, you have chased everything else in life. And you thought that is only the purpose of life. Didn't you know that you were going to die? And then what? You never thought about these things. You thought this is only the reality. Your body will be left here. Where will you go? What will happen now? It is like a video game simulation, by the way. Nothing is reality. Like in a video game, I remember as a kid, I used to play this video game called Mario. And we had 3 lives in it. One life goes away, another life comes. And that is what is the fun of video games, right? Like you are really not dying. Only the avatar or the character is dying and you have 3 lives. After 3 times you die, then the game is over. Human life is exactly the same. This life is over, one more life will be given. Fortunately in Mario only 3 lives and then there is a game over. In real human life there is no game over. You will keep on be given lives and you will keep on struggling in the game. When will you understand that you were a character and not the player? The actual engineer who designed the video game, he is just sitting. He is not even playing the game. He is witnessing the game. Right? That is exactly how human life is. And it is very unfortunate. I have seen old people with lot of desires. In fact, did you observe something? So many politicians are very old. They still have the desire. Desire to earn money. Desire to still make more money for future generations. Oh, no, I have little noble desires. Like, I want to change the world. I want to change my country, serve my country. Even that is a desire. There is no difference. Desire is a desire. So that is what Asha Pindam. Asha means this desire, Pindam. Pindam is typically something of the earth. So typically when we say Pindam, even this body, we call it a Pindam. Pinda is basically a flesh or a material mass. So this material mass of desires connected to this earth and this body and this life which you think is reality doesn't go away even in old age. When you are incapable of anything, you are losing your life slowly. Still, you have become all weak. You have become old. Hair has grayed. You are not able to walk. You are not able to eat. Still desires. Then there are some people, unfortunately I have seen old people who have only one desire, that is to die. That they are in so much pain, they just want to die. Even that is a desire, by the way. Why don't you just accept reality, that pain is your reality? Just be there. When time comes, you will be taken away. Sometimes I've heard people telling me, I want to commit suicide. What's the point? What's the point? You want to end this pain? What pain are you ending? The bodily pain? One more body will be given and again you will experience that pain. What's the point? If you deserve the pain, you have to experience it, whether in this body or the next. Rather finish it off right now. Finish this pain, experience this pain so that later you don't have to do it again. What's the point of going here and there, committing suicide? You'll be given one more body with the same mind. Again you will have suicidal thoughts. Again your body will have a lot of pain because it has to get carried forward. Where will all that pain go? With the end of this life, all that pain will go. Obviously there is some karmic effect due to which that pain is there. If you want to abruptly end this life, it doesn't matter. You will be given a new body, and this time right from childhood you will have pains. What's the point? So we need to understand here that you shouldn't be waiting till your old age to start this exploration of the self. Start right now, because you are getting old on every minute basis. This video started a while ago. By now you are already 15-20 minutes older. Old age doesn't suddenly come. It is coming every second of our life. We are becoming older. And it's not like all of us are going to live complete full lives and die at the age of 80 or 100. Some of us might die tomorrow. What are you waiting for? Correct? That is what is Hastamalakacharya pointing out to. It is unfortunate that human beings are not able to transcend this mass, material mass of desires despite a frailing body. So that is the 15th stanza of Adi Shankaracharya's Bhajagovindam. We shall see you again in 16th stanza. Until then, bye-bye.